All right, Paul Thomas of Seneca Lake Wine Trail here today with David DeMarco, owner and founder of Fruit Yard Winery. David, thanks for having us over.
Hi, thanks, Paul. Actually, there were two of us that started this back in 2008, but the other guy had some health problems and he dropped out. So.
Okay, so you're a one-man operation,
well,
as it were, plus your excellent staff.
Plus the excellent staff. A lot of people work hard to keep this tromping on. You know, it's one thing to tromp on grapes, but to tromp on cherries and other stoned fruits, takes a lot of hard work.
Hard work and hard feet.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. Fruit Yard Winery. Has a name, there's a couple of meanings to that name.
Oh.
In that it used to be a fruit stand.
Oh, yes, it did.
And you make fruit wines, among
true.
others. So tell us a little bit about the history of this facility we're standing in.
That is true. Back in the day, I don't know, you may remember...
when I was a kid.
When you grew up in the area, this was a fruit stand for decades and decades. That guy got old and decided to do something else, so we took it over. But it needed extensive renovation and extension. So this was back in 2006, 2007. We decided to do something different. We used soy-based foam insulation rather than oil-based back in the day, which used to outgas formaldehyde. And also some sound insulation is recirculated denim blue jeans. So they chop it up and they compress it and it's sound insulation. So the people in the men's room can't hear the people in the ladies' room discussing whatever they discuss there. So that's some of the good things. Hopefully this year, maybe next year, we're going to get solar panels so that we produce our own electricity, which is great. We have a wonderful south-facing roof. So that's those were the plans. They've pretty much been recognized.
And the wines, Fruit Yard Winery, as we said, you make a whole wide variety of wines, but your specialty, I'm sure, is the fruit wines.
Right, yeah. We originally started out with fruit as our goal. The other partner was a gold medal winner in making fruit wines from another winery on Seneca Lake, and we partnered together. So fruit was our main priority. But as things happen, our customers were saying fruit is great, but you can't drink fruit all day long. So we split out into other dry wines, semi-dry wines. So we have their standard Chardonnay, Riesling, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Franc, the whole gamut. So that's why we have such a wide variety of wines.
Well, and a lot of tastings, as you and I both know, and many of the viewers already know, when you have your own winery like this, you're almost obligated to have a very diverse set of product because everyone's palates are different.
Right.
You can't just make one kind of wine and have a profitable, successful, and sustainable business necessarily.
Well, it's also customer service. We can't control who comes in the front door, which means we can't control what they're interested in buying. And plus, people in modern society oftentimes come in pairs or in triplets or in quadruplets. And so one person might really like fruit wine and say, "Stop the car, stop the car." And the other ones are like, "Okay," but then they come in and they say, "Oh, you've got a dry Riesling. Oh, you've got a Cabernet Franc." And so they find something they like. So that's really, I think, in the Finger Lakes, you'll find that a lot of places. Nobody really wants to be pigeonholed into doing one small thing. Even if they do it very well, it's always nice to have alternatives.
Choices. We love choices.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about some of these fruit wines. Give a quick rattle off some of the ones you're proud of.
The standards are blueberry, strawberry, but we also have a really big hit in Christmas time is cranberry and plum. And then the old favorite, which I hardly need to talk about, chocolate-covered strawberries. It's a strawberry wine, 100% strawberry wine, that has natural essence of chocolate added. And so it's amazing. You taste it, and you get the strawberry flavor, and then this big, lush, dark chocolate finish comes through, and it's quite good.
It was delicious. I spit, of course, I'm a responsible employee. I know business there, but it was delicious, and I was really happily surprised. I'm not a big chocolate guy. I mean, I like chocolate as much as most people, but it's not my thing per se. And I was kind of thought it was going to be maybe a little too much for me and my palate. And it was delightful. It was subtle. I mean, it's big, like you said, but it's not just an overwhelming, syrupy kind of thing at all. It's exquisite. So congratulations on that.
Thank you for your subtlety.
That's true. You're right. So anything else you want to talk about while we're here? Anything I'm missing? All right, for people to find out more about this phenomenal winery, they go to fruityardwinery.com and visit you online. David DeMarco, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you again. Pleasure, Paul.